Coolio. Okay.
Oh shoot.
I've got some good stuff now. Let me just double check that we should be. Yeah, we are. Cool. So, welcome everyone to News Nightcast. And this isn't even Nightcast anymore because it's
This is midday cast.
yeah, it's midday. Well, I mean, midday I guess would be like what, a good like noon, 1 p.m. around there. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much midday because it's hot as hell outside. I do not want to go outside. And
I just was at the mall and it was.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang, son. Yeah, my mom told me if I wanted to go to the outlet mall, and I was like, nah, fam, I'm good. I am good as hell. But yeah, I'm joined here by Mr. Connor Crowley. How are you, Connor?
Hello.
Oh, really? Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay today? Yeah, my mom told me if I wanted to go to the outlet mall, and I was like, nah, fam.
Oh, dude,
I
just started
playback.
freaking out. Yeah, I can hear my playback. That was freaking me out for a second.
Okay, cool. I was all like, what the hell is going on?
I was like, yeah.
But we got some stuff here. So as you guys can see in the title, we've got X-Men to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Batman vs Superman R-Rated Cut, which is the Ultimate Edition, and we've got some Justice League news and some Infinity War news too. Have you heard any news of those topics whatsoever, Connor? Speculate.
Not really.
Really?
I mean, I know of the R-Rated Cut, and I've heard rumors of the X-Men Avengers merger, but nothing too much detail-wise. I don't know.
Well, I don't think like detail-wise, probably like a good 40% or so. But the reason why I put it in the title, it's because I finally, I mean, to a lot of people that don't like X-Men, aka you could get interested if they actually join for Infinity War. That would be fucking dope. Like,
no, if they joined Infinity War, I might lose my shit over that, because that would be pretty great. Like,
well, problem is though, how many people would they add with X-Men to Infinity War?
Yeah, like right now, true, they already have like so many people in Infinity War that it'd be like, I don't know how they would be able to add any more. Like, it's already so full.
I mean,
it'll be different.
Yeah, I agree, but in all fair and all, to be just 100% honest, you can never have too many good things. You get me? But if you have like full of all-stars, then how you're gonna jam them in together is gonna be sort of different. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna introduce some in part 1 and then they're gonna introduce some more in part 2, and some that are in part 2 they're not gonna come out in part 1, and vice versa. So then let's say if we get introduced to the X-Men like midway's part 2 of Infinity War, like I wouldn't mind that, because then you would just see them there, but they haven't been like a part of the whole plot the whole time. You get me? So they wouldn't be jamming them in there. They would just be like last, sort of like the Justice League War movie, that they just like sort of been fighting in the city and they just happen to join in. So I mean, if they just do something, so if that were to happen, then that'd be cool. Like they make like their little appearance, but you know, you don't really need like background or something. Like they just see a bad guy and they're just like, hey, you want to come help me kick this guy's ass? And yes, yeah, go. Let's just do that. So I mean, if they do something like that, I think it'll be cool. Personally, well, actually, I'll go ahead and get your take first. Who would you like to see of the X-Men in Infinity War?
I'm just trying to think
of X-Men maximum.
Maximum for X-Men. Okay, I'm just trying to think of a way, because like I would say Wolverine, but like, what's he gonna do with Thor? Like, how does he compete? Magneto, and Charles Xavier. I'd say I might even just go just those two. Magneto and Charles Xavier. That's
just them.
Yeah.
Not
I
even
think
that someone
they'll
else
be leaders.
just to get like their asses kicked or something.
Maybe Beast.
So it can be like they at least tried. Okay, no, he ain't gonna do shit.
Fine, Beast and Mystique. Beast and Mystique then.
Mystique? What is Mystique fucking gonna do?
Well, I don't know. You said to get their ass kicked. That's what
okay.
She'll get her ass
kicked. Cool. That makes sense. Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Like she's not going to compete with Thanos or Thanos.
No, like nobody. Thanos. I would choose. I would probably choose. Okay, not Wolverine. Jean Grey. First of all, because she's powerful as hell. So Jean Grey, Magneto, definitely, and not Xavier. He's like a main character because he just sits there and like, and I'm pretty sure Infinity War is gonna have a fuckload of action scenes. So, gosh, I would say Storm, but okay, that's also a big ass part of it. Like, I don't know how old they're gonna put them if they are to be implemented.
Which, I think they would do the new X-Men, like First Class, Days of Future Past X-Men.
You thinking of those?
Yeah, they wouldn't, and I guess they can't even do X-Men or Wolverine because this is his last movie. This next one's his last movie.
Right. I don't. If they were to be the young ones, then I would just choose Nightcrawler. I mean, if we're talking about people getting their asses kicked, it would be Nightcrawler and probably.
You can't do Quicksilver.
It's because Quicksilver's like every movie he's in, like as far as X-Men goes, well, the last two that he's been in, he like steals the show. So I mean, he would completely like overshadow everybody and that whoever fucking goes in there. You get me? So, I mean, but again, he's not gonna do very much, like a lot with like Thanos or like intergalactic villains, I guess. So I mean, Nightcrawler can at least fucking teleport or whatever different type of stuff there is. But yeah, so it's nice to know that you would only add 2 people. I personally thought you were gonna add a lot more. But
no, I think they can add like anyone just because it would be too many people. Because who's gonna be in Infinity War? The Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So that means Iron Man and Peter Quill and Rocket Raccoon. That would be pretty great to watch. Spider-Man.
That would. Well, how many people were there in Civil War? In Civil War, there was 5 on each team, right? Or 6, I believe.
10.
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
12. So 12 of them plus the 5 Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's already 17. Fury, you'd assume would be in there, so 18. So that's, even for missing one, that's like 18 people already.
So I also saw an article. That's a fuckload already, by the way. I saw an article that they wanted to sort of like not really add them to like the fighting or the scenes or whatever, but they wanted to add the Defenders. Are you familiar with the Defenders?
No. I'm gonna look them up real quick.
Yeah. So the Defenders are pretty much Quicksilver. I mean, not fucking Quicksilver. It's Silver Surfer.
Oh, I think yeah.
Sorry.
I think I know who it is. It's Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil. This is what Austin was talking about. He's like, so he thinks that Doctor Strange is going to be how they get the TV show into the cinematic universe was with Doctor Strange because he's a defender and so is Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones.
Yeah. So if they were to add them, that's already like 4 more. So added to the 18, that's already 22. That's a fuckload of people in one down. But I mean, I would say the more the merrier, but it's because in movies, when they use too many people, they tend to fuck things up.
Well, yeah, like I mean, Civil War did a fine job. XMEN, which I know I need to, but I'm still delaying it. I don't want everybody's like the two people I talked to that were like don't like X-Men. They're like, hey, it's better than I expected, but I just don't want. I don't want it to be good. That's not true. I want every movie to be good, especially superhero movies.
Don't lie.
No, it's not that okay.
Okay, fuck
it. Yeah, okay. Like they just like the timeline is so confusing, and they need to be great.
Okay, no, that's one thing. That is true. I mean, other than the Avengers movies, the Marvel's timelines are like all over the damn place. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that DC's like that as well, but I mean, when you plan on releasing like a lot of different movies, they eventually need to time out, because eventually they're all gonna have to line up, and people are gonna question themselves like, where the fuck does this take place? Where does this piece go, or something, you know? So then, what a lot of people don't like in movies, like when they go, they'll see it and be like, yeah, it was a good movie. We're like, but what the fuck? Like, what does this have to do with this or something? So then, it's good that you have those chronological things into those movies, because that way, when you see something and it's gonna like trigger in the back of your fucking head, it's gonna be like, oh, I remember that this fucking, like, if you see Ant-Man or like Avengers, then you would be like, oh, okay, like I know what the fuck is going on, because Tony Stark and fucking Avengers and all of this crap. So I mean,
You just
oh, I froze. Did I freeze myself?
well, no, now you're not frozen anymore.
Okay, cool.
Document, so hold on 1 second.
But yeah, so far I think that if they want to add more people, by all means, go ahead. But I personally don't recommend for them to have a lot of people. I think it's fine with the people that they have casted as of now. If they want to add some more, then go ahead, go crazy. I mean, because they don't know. Nobody knows what Infinity War is doing, and nobody knows what Justice League is doing. So I mean, they're both like, I'm guessing, who's gonna direct Infinity War? Is it gonna be also the brothers?
Yes.
Okay, so if they're gonna do that, I mean, I'm pretty sure they want to make a fucking masterpiece, because if they turn out to be bad this time and Justice League turns out to be fucking top notch, because you can't tell me that Zack Snyder did not fucking learn from his damn mistakes in Batman vs Superman, because I mean, you're a professional, so you would know what the fuck people like and what people don't. So I mean, you'll eventually learn from your mistakes, especially with a big ass movie like BvS.
Well, I think they would have to, because did they fire him? Like, didn't they kind of like be like, okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, they sort of did. Like at first, they were all like, "Oh, we're gonna consider getting a new fucking a new director and everything," but then they were just like, "Nah, let's just use Zack Snyder." So then Zack Snyder got put back onto the fucking list. I mean, I personally, like, at first I was like, no, do not let this fucking guy do it. But then afterwards, like, if you think about it, I mean, he might learn from his fucking mistakes. Maybe this time he'll be like, I'm not gonna cram too much into the movie, or I'm not gonna do this too many things in the movie. So, I mean, that's my take.
Personally, I have nothing wrong with Zack Snyder. I enjoyed Watchmen. It's not like,
yeah, Watchmen's a good movie.
it. Like,
I like it.
It's pretty good. Like, yeah, and I think that like the director's cut for that was even better. So like that's the one that people enjoyed the most, and that was him. Which is the perfect segue to the R-rated cut of Batman vs Superman.
Yes.
Is it like a director's cut? It's basically a director's cut, right?
Yeah, technically speaking, it's a director's cut.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes,
so it's even longer.
Yeah, it's even longer. You're gonna have to fucking, I don't care what the hell you're doing that damn day, but you need to cancel your shit, because you're gonna be sitting there for a good fucking 3 hours and like 12 to 14 minutes. And that's gonna be a handful. Don't you think? Do you think you're gonna like it, or did you see the trailer for it?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. Except for the problem, if the big thing is that you're making it an R-rated cut, why not do a red band trailer? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like
You're freezing up a little bit. We lost Connor at the moment. Are you good, Connor?
and you keep it a green
You like a little bit.
trailer where you can't show.
Oh no, we lost Connor for a little bit. So
Was it in the middle of my rant?
it was in the middle of your rant.
Oh no. What part of it did you get?
Restart.
Oh no.
Rephrase. Perfect.
What's the point of doing a red band? What's the point of making an R-rated cut and then doing a trailer for the R-rated cut if it's not red band? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like how will people be able to know the difference? Like if the whole thing is that you're gonna make this bloodier or more intense, but you can't show anything that makes it more intense. Like to me, it's just a little even more confusing. Like.
Right. I mean,
trailer, but it shows nothing new. I mean, it shows a few new things, like, but nothing that would entitle it to an R-rated cut.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was speaking to a friend earlier. That I saw this, right, and well, I saw like I think it was yesterday or so. No, the day before yesterday. I don't remember. But I saw it, and it was like posted like 10 minutes ago or something like that, and I was like, what the hell is the article? So then I see it, and then it's like Ultimate Edition R-rated cut, and then I'm like, huh. So then I see this trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, like I got a little excited because I saw a little bit of things that I didn't like see before, of course, but I didn't see like any. I lost complete track of time of the times that it was supposed to be like R-rated, I'm guessing. So then at the end of the trailer, like when it ended and it said at the bottom R-rated for violent sequences, I was like, where are they at though? Because if you're gonna show something that's like R-rated and it's supposed to make it like give it just that small little hint of spiciness, of savagery or something to the movie, then if you were to make a red band trailer that would have like, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 small little cutscenes of the fight scenes that they cut from the actual movie, from the original version, then you would be like, oh shit, like the fuck? Like I've never fucking expected that they would cut this shit out. Like, damn, I want to fucking see this shit now. So I mean, it got me hyped a little bit, but not to the point.
Killed that guy. Oh wait, Batman killed lots of people.
Yeah, you're just So yeah, I mean, I love that, by the way, that he killed people. But
yeah, further, I absolutely don't have a problem with him killing people.
Yeah, everyone's like, but Batman doesn't kill. I'm like, fuck your Batman then. I fucking love this Batman. Like, he don't give no fucks. But yeah, on a serious note, like,
I think Batman can the like I'm fine with a Batman that kills people. It just makes it difficult because like, why doesn't he just shoot the Joker in the head? Like.
Well, it's because they're still trying to like instill that mental state in him that he can't kill him, and without him, like he is nothing because he's the one that gets like pulled back like into the same criminal activity shit. So I mean, it's still there. Like the Joker shit is still there, but of course, it's always that question that is like, wait, why doesn't he just fucking pop him in the head? Well, because movies.
Like if he kills people, then there's no. I'm sure they can find a reason, but there's no real reason for him not to kill the Joker like right away, you know?
Yeah, that's why so many fucking people. Batman. Oh no, keep going. No,
like, well, that's just a struggle. Like, even in the Killing Joke, like, the reason, like, Batman's pissed, you know, spoiler, that he like paralyzes Barbara and whatnot, but he still can't kill the Joker because that's like kind of Batman's thing.
And it's funny you say that because in I don't know if any of you out there have played the Arkham games, but in Arkham City, Batman actually kills the Joker. So everyone's like shocked and they're like, what the fuck? Like, he did not just fucking kill him. And yeah, he actually does fucking kill the Joker in Arkham City. And he eventually So in the game he dies, but of course there's still blood of him like going around being passed around, blood samples and whatnot. So then there's these 5 patients that have his blood, so then pretty much become Jokers because they have his mental state. And also Batman gets injected with the Joker's blood, so then he starts seeing these flashbacks and these reminiscent things, and he sees the Joker everywhere he goes. It's fucking amazing. It's so funny because you would just be doing a mission and the Joker just pops out like on a fucking side, like just talking to you, like if he was actually there, but it's just in his mind. By the way, which is Mark Hamill's Joker, which is completely amazing.
Yeah, I need to play those games. I never have, but
yeah, they're really good. The story's
like,
really good.
Joker is cinematically and comic bookly, he's like my favorite superhero character. Like, I mean, I know superhero character was, I don't even know if you can say he has superpowers. I mean, he's practically immortal, but like, he's like my all-time favorite just person in comics. Like,
yeah, because he's cool. Like his character's fucking twisted like a bitch. So, what's up?
Yeah, like certain people, it's like, oh, the Penguin, Two-Face kills for revenge. Penguin kills because he's trying to make it in the world, make it up, gain power. Joker just kills people because he fucking wants to.
Because he just fucking kills people because that's who the Joker is. And I'm glad you mentioned the Joker because speaking of the Joker, so more Suicide Squad early screenings were shown and people keep coming with good shit from it. They just keep on coming with the good reviews and it was a fucking good movie and everything. And I personally think it's gonna be really good. So I don't see, like, a lot of people are always like, oh, don't judge a movie or whatever. But this movie has gotten a lot of early screenings as of lately, and they've all been positive. And I think either I'm lagging or you're lagging. You're probably lagging. So yeah, that cuts it for.
But then, like, frozen. So I don't. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Well, so the thing with the initial screenings, Batman vs Superman, like the first time they showed the executives, like apparently it was the executives gave Batman vs Superman a standing ovation. Which, I mean, of course, if you're Warner Brothers, you'd love this movie because obviously it's going to make you bank. But and then with Rogue One, just submitting it for reshoots, which I don't think is a death sentence or anything by that nature. Like, of course I want them to be like, it's a perfect movie, nothing's wrong. But it's better that they go back and try to fix it opposed to just submitting it the way it is.
Yeah, so I definitely agree. Probably for movies it's not how can I say this? Probably for movies it's not the same, but you gotta be it's not a lot of money you're wasting. You're pretty much giving them money for them giving you a product that you want, right? So you obviously want that product to be good. If you buy I don't know, gel, you expect that gel to last you a good amount of time. If you buy cologne, you expect that cologne to last. So regardless of whatever it is, like I would pull up the Be a Smart Consumer card, but it's not really a lot of money that you'd be wasting. There's some movies that you could even go early as for like $6 or something. So if you go and see it, it's not like you're gonna be like, fucking shit, I wasted so damn money on that shit and it fucking sucks. For a lot of moviegoers, it's not that bad. But I know eventually everybody like buys something expensive and you expect for it to be worth it. So for them to just reshoot, like for Rogue One, we always go back to Star Wars, but for them to be reshooting for Rogue One, it's fine. I'm completely fucking fine with it. I don't give a fuck if it comes out a little bit like 2 months, 3 months later. Like I really don't mind because I want it to be a good movie, and I do watch these movies endless times. Like I've watched Force Awakens endless times and Batman vs Superman, regardless of how bad it was. But like when it comes to just being wanting your product to be good, then yeah, you just want it to be good, and I hope they have enough time to make like Justice League good, since BvS didn't turn out good, and I hope Infinity War. I'm dead sure Infinity War is gonna be good. They haven't fucked up yet.
I still maintain
They
I
could.
enjoyed Batman vs Superman. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. There is stuff wrong with it.
Yeah,
But
like I enjoyed the fight scenes and everything. Like they were pretty fucking well done.
yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm.
But yeah, so with the reshoots and all of that, like you're not really throwing your whole fucking wallet at them. You're pretty much throwing your wallet
Mhm.
at the theater you go to if you buy concessions and shit. But
Mhm.
I don't think you would be like wasting a lot of bank. Just like let's say just like for X-Men Apocalypse, like so many people are like, don't waste your money on going. I'm just like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like it's not gonna make me go broke or something, you know? So I
Yeah.
mean, I was just like, I'll just go watch it. But I mean, nowadays shit is expensive. So I mean, that's why I'm saying like, if you want your product to be good, like you're paying good money for it. Every damn fucking video game nowadays costs, well, every single day it costs $60 fucking. And if you get a
Yeah.
shitty, crappy ass game, you're gonna be pissed because it's $60 that you just wasted.
Yeah.
So I mean, I from a gamer's perspective, I learned to not fucking throw money like there's no tomorrow because it's not like I'm
Mhm.
fucking rich. So I mean, and I'm sure you wouldn't either. I mean, we all have
Yeah.
our financial statements of different things, but but I mean,
Yeah.
just
I'm
because
very
you have money
hesitant when it
doesn't mean you're gonna be retarded in spending it. You get me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's anyway, unless it's a Fantastic Four movie and it's complete shit, I'm gonna go see X-Men eventually. Like,
Yeah.
as much as I want to hate it, I'm gonna go see it. But that's like with any movie like that. That's just how I am with superhero movies. Like, not only do I see them just for the sake of this podcast, but I see them for sake of me enjoying them.
Right. I mean,
So
it's not a terrible movie. You wouldn't waste a lot of money. It's not gonna break your bank. So I mean, you should probably go watch it just so you can have a good image of what they're doing and how they could eventually be incorporated into Infinity War. So more knowledge is more power.
Yeah.
So moving on.
Do you think, just, I know we were talking about this at the very beginning, but do you
Yeah.
think they're gonna are you pretty sure they're gonna go to Avengers, or that's just a maybe?
They're gonna go to Avengers? What do you mean?
Like, do you think X-Men are gonna go over and or not join Avengers, but join Marvel? Like, do you think they are? Like, are you pretty certain they are, or do you think it's like a 90% possibility or a 10% possibility?
The only reason why I would say a good 80% possibility. Reason being because it would make them so much more fucking money. Like there's so many fucking Wolverine I mean, I'm sure he's not gonna come out anymore. But there's so many like Wolverine fans. There's so many X-Men fans. Like period. There's so many people that fucking get wet over Xavier. Like how the hell? But it's fine. It's completely cool. Like if you do that, if you like that type of thing, I get wet over Gal Gadot. But it's just my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see who wouldn't. But
She is a babe.
yeah, she is a babe. But if they were to incorporate the X-Men into the Avengers, then everyone would be like, "What? X-Men plus Avengers? Like best of both? What the fuck? Yes!" Like so many people would just like completely. They would just lose their shits. And like a lot of people say, like I didn't even I love Batman and I love Superman, but I didn't like or super love the movie of Batman vs Superman, but just seeing them both like on the screen, I was like, hell yeah, like it's fucking dream come true because I've seen this as a kid.
The best part of that movie was seeing them together. It was like,
yeah,
just,
exactly. Like even just having them like there, like staring at each other, you're just like, wow, like it's cool that they're actually making this type of stuff because nerds don't get love eventually. So like the type of entertainment and like things they spoil you with, like it's fucking great and it's fucking cool and all of that crap. Like whoever loves Batman, like they get spoiled every damn time. These guys get spoiled with fucking cartoons. These guys get spoiled with games. These guys get spoiled with movies. These guys get spoiled with a crap load of shit. I mean, like whoever just watches the Batman movies and like they watch a Batman video game trailer, they're just like, damn, I wish I could fucking experience that. But they don't because they don't like gaming. So I mean, a lot of these people like they they just get like, you know, like, damn, I wish I could have that and stuff. But so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it just for the banks. About the licensings and the contracts and all of that, I don't even know. What would you rate it as? A 70%, 80%?
I'd go 20%. I like, for me.
Oh damn! You're just like, fuck X-Men.
Well, no. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I'm infinitely more excited for just the Wolverine Old Man Logan movie than I am an X-Men movie. And and just like the whole politics of like, do we, like, how's this work? Like that's important, I think. Like, because there is lots of like, everything costs money. Like, and especially with like, do you know how much Spider-Man sold for? Because like,
I do not actually, and I saw an article on it too, but I don't even.
Like, I mean, I can imagine how much Sony paid for that more for X-Men, because Spider-Man like was so Spider-Man, like, the first two movies were great, and then the first Amazing Spider-Man was good, but then other than that, like, there wasn't too much. But with X-Men, there's a lot more movies, and there's a lot more characters, and a lot more to work with. And like, they made bank off Deadpool.
Oh hell yeah!
I was like, nobody expected that, and that made the shit ton of money. Like, so, like, even if they just keep Deadpool going, like, is it even worth?
He's gonna keep going, and I'm sure they're gonna put Cable in there, and then you, hopefully, I mean, they were saying like, Cable, he's also eventually part of the, I think, the Defenders, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, and so, whatchamacallit, Dave, I don't know. It's because I wish I knew how the fuck their fucking licensing shits like work, because you don't know who goes where, who stays, who goes. Like, like it's fucking annoying, and just like, fuck that.
Yeah, there's so much you need to analyze for it. It's
exactly. Like, I mean, and they don't even like release like any like small, I guess, like estimates. You know, like, oh, first they need to go through this process, and then they need to do this, and then these people sent this papers to the licensing companies, and then they get the contracts. And so, I mean, if you at least know, like, because in the gaming industry, it's like, it's super easy. You buy a company, you don't buy a company, they work for you, they don't work for you, make it first party, third party, whatever. It's like, the concept is there, it's laid out, so everyone knows. I mean, even like, of course, it's inside, and insiders release that type of stuff. But I don't even know how these type of licensing work for these characters, because I mean, everyone's like, oh, why don't they just fucking put fucking Daredevil like into the Avengers? It's just like, well, I mean, or like Daredevil in whatchamacallit, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I was like, well, I mean, if they're all Marvel and everything, you can do it. I'm just like, it's not that. Like, they're all Marvel characters. It's just like they're owned by different companies, and that's what fucks everyone up. Like what Stan Lee said. Remember what he said? That he was like, oh, it'd be cool, but it would never happen.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like, seeing James McAvoy, like, if you watch him get interviewed about who would win the Avengers or X-Men, he just roasts the Avengers. Like, he just goes on.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it.
It's so funny just seeing how he's like, I think he says something like, I just feel like, get naked, get me tea, and they would do it. It's really funny to watch. Like, just seeing him, like, he just, like, it's not even a question. He's positive that he would just destroy. Which, I mean, to be fair, Xavier is pretty fucking powerful, so he could destroy if he wanted.
Yeah, definitely. So, that's with whatever the hell they want to do with them.
And the Defenders, they are getting their TV show. Like,
yeah, I know they're getting their TV show. I was talking about them being in Infinity War, because it's gonna be like, there's gonna be a lot of space stuff. I thought they were saying that Quicksilver would be like a good possibility for that because I mean Quicksilver, fuck, Silver Surfer, because he's all about that internet shit.
I think like this isn't my story, but like I've heard it so many times where like this one person was like at the end of X-Men Days of Future Past when someone in the when Apocalypse is doing whatever I forget, like at the end where he's moving the pyramids and all shit, like someone in the audience was like, oh, it's Purple Thor, which, I mean, an everyday fan doesn't realize that they're completely different universes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Thanos. But like, and I think that's confusing. Like for us, we do a podcast over these superheroes, so we know a little more than the everyday fan. But like the everyday fan, like my grandma, she loves go seeing these movies, but I don't think she gets it as.
Did you see Deadpool?
I think I told her she probably would not enjoy Deadpool.
Really? She probably wouldn't.
Yeah, she would. But that movie. No, my grandma probably would enjoy Deadpool a lot, but I don't want her getting mad at me for me enjoying the movie.
She's like, I thought you were gonna show me a superhero movie, not a fucking gory sex type of shit going on in here, and fucking unicorns or whatnot.
I think it would throw her off a bit. She might be a little confused.
I'm sure she'll just make her aware of what she's about to watch, because
give her a fair warning that
give her a fair
warning.
You're gonna be fucking tripped out, Grandma. Okay. No, but
weird.
Yeah, definitely. But in somewhat, I guess you could say, related news. It's not really news. But there was a lot of people on Reddit speculating, and there was this one dude that he's those types of people that are like, I have a friend that has 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 a friend that works for the Justice League movie, and some shit like that.
Just like a name dropper, like, well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have a friend that has a cat that has a fish. But so supposedly this guy was like, they have two possible names for the movies for Justice League. And so he said it was Gods Among Us and Gods Among Men. And so
wait, which movie was this?
For Justice League.
Yeah. Right.
So Gods Among Us, Gods Among Men.
Can we say this is an exclusive?
Yeah, I guess you could.
It's an exclusive rumor. An exclusive rumor.
I guess you could say that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an exclusive rumor. But is it?
We'll say that, but it's not true.
It's not. It will give false information to everyone who watches this. Fuck everyone.
Because we've never been
wrong. I'm never wrong. There was one time where I thought I was wrong.
Put your foot down.
But I was wrong. No, but so then everyone was like, what? Like, Gods Among Men? And everyone was like, huh, that's funny, because I don't know if anybody knows, but in Injustice, that's the name of the game. So it's Justice Gods Among Us, which is, I think, by far the most beast title I've ever fucking heard given to a fucking video game, Injustice Gods Among Us, and spectacular game as well. But they were saying that it was they were deciding between both of these or whatever. And so eventually the word got around, right, to Jeff Johns. If you guys don't know who Jeff Johns is, he's the creative director for the DC comics and the actual comics. He does, I think he's doing Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Green Arrow. But he's the creative director for like all the DC ones. So he personally went to Twitter and he was like, you know what, these guys are stupid as hell. And he straight up said it, like, in a tweet. He was like, nope, y'all are fucking full of shit. He didn't say that, but he was like,
he might have gotten in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. So he was just like, I think he said, I've heard some things, but the Justice League movie is simply named Justice League. So that's that.
So maybe not An exclusive rumor.
I mean, it was at first, but then he just straight up went Twitter. He was just like, "It's just called Justice League." So everyone was like, "Oh, fucking thanks." Like he didn't even let people speculate over anything. You get me? Like he was just like,
Yeah,
"It's not true." Like just stop.
down.
Yeah, he was like,
have fun with it, guys.
exactly. Jesus, like they don't let us do anything in this world anymore.
I would say they should just make the second one, instead of being Justice League Part 2, they should title it Gods Among Us. But that'd probably confuse a few people. I'm not trying to say in general that people are dumb. I'm not saying that. But I'm implying it heavily.
But you're implying it. Fuck your opinion. Hashtag it. Hashtag that statement.
FYO.
FYO, yes. Connor's not implying that he hates people, but people are stupid. Fuck their opinion. Yes. But we love our subscribers and we love people who watch us. So don't forget that.
But if you put this, I don't want to call you stupid.
If you watch us, I love you. If you're watching this, I love you.
Yes, if you watch us. I mean, obviously, we have nothing to say because this is a live stream and there's like, what, 2 people watching? You know, our last video got 50-something views. I think that's the most anybody's ever cared about what I've said. So
definitely. You
have to go.
But whatchamacallit, this is it's cool. Like, I mean, it's cool that these types of people, like, I mean, you know how there's like I have some subscribed to probably like over 10 channels for just Star Wars news. And because Star Wars is life, Star Wars is my heart. So all these people, like every time something comes out, oh my God, don't let Fallout consume your life. By the way,
it already has.
Fallout 4 has mods now. So
yes,
the coolest shit I did. I don't know if you saw it, but they did a lightsaber mod for Fallout 4. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I haven't played.
Good.
It's finals.
Oh, okay, it's finals week. So well, this fucking summer you're gonna have a crap load of fun because there's a lot of mods. There's a lot of mods. There's a lot of shit. There's infinite amounts of shit that you can do. But yeah, there's a lightsaber mod and it's so fucking cool. And you're just like, I'm playing Fallout, but Star Wars is here. So I love those people. Love the modding community. Shouts out to them. But yeah, so I'm subscribed to a lot of Star Wars channels or whatever. And so every time there's like a little leak or a little piece of news that they got, they'll like straight up just speculate like a whole 5 minutes or 6 minutes of it. So I mean, it's cool to do that. But then you have like heads of studios like Jeff Johns.
Put it down. Like,
yeah, just like,
who doesn't hurt if we like are trying to figure out like.
Yeah, I mean, but it's because a lot of the times
the rumor is complete bullshit, it's still just fun.
It's true because like
who's it harming?
There's so many, but I'm guessing there's limit to like the rumors that they get. I'm guessing because there's some times where they just don't want a rumor to like be upscaled to like a very super hype level that people are just like, holy shit, like this is actually happening. Like I'm hyped that they might do this and everything, and they won't end up doing it like in a movie or in a game or something, and then people are just gonna be like, oh, like, you know. So like probably if they might have not done Gods Among Us just because of Injustice, because Injustice, like Gods Among Us has Injustice written all over it. And there was some parts like that desert scene in BvS where Superman just straight up cuts 2 people in half with his fucking laser beams.
It's a dream.
It's a dream, but he still does that shit. But
like
that was a straight up.
Like I'm okay with Batman killing people. Superman probably shouldn't.
Okay, but Batman killed people, but Superman straight up cut those people in half, like without even hesitating.
Yeah.
Like he just sees them and he's just like, fuck you. And he just stares at Batman and it's just like, he fucking, I think he's about to rip Batman's heart out or something. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I know it's a dream, but it's like, it's still weird. Like,
No, but yeah, this couldn't just happen to have gone over their heads. Like, oh,
Yeah.
so what should we do for this dream sequence? Oh, I got a fucking idea. Let's fucking have Superman do his fucking
Yeah, isn't that
superhero.
like that's kind of like a pre-ignition of the future, right? Like, so is it a possible future that Superman is ripping the fucking heart out of Batman or something? Just
Like,
punching
okay,
him?
because injustice wise speaking, Batman does something. If I'm not mistaken, Batman does something that eventually kills Lois Lane. So then Superman is straight up fucking like super pissed with him. That's why I was damn fucking dead ass surprised that he just goes in, kills two people, like he gives no fucks, no emotions shown, no
They should
nothing.
have done that for this movie. That would have been so much better.
I
Like,
know
it would have made-
exactly. That's what I said. Like, imagine the plot for that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass.
That would be fucking intense. That would put the stakes like way up here. Like if that were to be the actual movie, like you killed Lois Lane, I have a reason to fucking beat the crap out of you, dude.
Like that would make sense. Like,
I know that's what I've been saying this whole damn time. I'm just like, but a lot of people like again, like like I told Miguel, right? I was all like, hey, so they might be hinting like injustice and they might be doing the same thing as the game. He's just like, I've never even heard of this. And I'm like, bro, like,
yeah,
like it's so funny because in the game, like he tells Batman the same thing. He's all like, you took her from me and she was my world and everything. So when I heard those same words in the movie, I was like, holy shit, this is straight up taken out of fucking Injustice. Like they could have not done this damn dream sequence without being like, he's gonna say these words, he's gonna kill these two people, and then he's gonna fucking rip Batman's heart out. And then someone was like, yeah, fucking great idea, let's do that shit. Like that shit could have not just fucking be written in like 5 minutes. Like that should take some thought. They knew what the fuck they were doing. So I mean, I don't know.
And Lois Lane would have actually been useful if that was the plot of the movie.
Yeah,
her dying.
Imagine like her character. It would have been like more. What is it? More.
I would have preferred they killed
efficient?
Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen, because I'm sad Jimmy Olsen died because he didn't get to do anything. Lois Lane had her moment, but they killed Jimmy Olsen, which is sad.
True. Yeah, if they would have killed Lois Lane, I think that. Okay, but if you think about it, if he would have killed Lois Lane, I don't think Superman would have like held anything back. Like he would have given no fucks. Like he would see Batman from like a mile away and just straight up laser beam him. Like, I mean, like.
No, so I think he would still like be like, just go up to Batman and be like, "You hurt me, fuck you," and then he would go for the punch, and then gas grenade right in the face of Superman.
yeah, that would be cool. Like, I mean, eventually, because in the movie they need to part them together to where one's not more overpowered than the other. So I mean, because we all know like Superman would beat Batman. I don't care who the hell wants to get into this damn argument, but an intergalactic person can beat a human being. So there's that.
Well, if Batman doesn't have kryptonite, yes, but
that's also very true.
If Batman has kryptonite, he could beat Superman.
He could beat Superman, but I don't think he would kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so here's the thing, like Superman. I've got an argument with someone, like I could be wrong. Like if you think I'm wrong, to point out, but fuck your opinion. Superman's not like. It's not like. It's like if Superman were a human, you could beat him up. Like he's not. It's not like he's trained in. The only reason he's able to.
Oh no, he's definitely, especially not in combat.
Anyone.
Hell no, not in combat.
It's just because of his strength. It's like
I mean, he could pull up some like I guess those like stock military moves, like the fucking throwdowns and the like catch your punch, sort of like twist your arm type of thing. But it's not like Batman that he fucking knows literally every combat known to man.
Yeah, has Superman even been like trained in any like maybe basic level combat, but like
no, he's just his natural instinct to fight. I mean, Kryptonians are born they're not. I'm not gonna say just over strength, but the way they're like born and everything, because they have like their little tournaments or whatever, like their fight tournaments or whatever, and it's not like it's like gladiator fights. It's like straight up just attack and like defend and like attack and then like defend, and it's not something like, let's say, some people might hate me for this, but there's been recent rumors going around that Mayweather wants to fight Conor McGregor, and Mayweather's boxing and Conor McGregor's mixed martial arts, UFC, and they can't put him together.
No.
Like they.
Well, because McGregor would kick his ass, right? Because
Yeah, because
like, if you know how to punch, that's impressive. Like you could knock me out, but if somebody, if it's like, okay, I know how to punch real well. Yeah, but I know how to do like a flying kick and break your arm.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they don't want to put him in a fight, because you're not gonna put boxing versus mixed martial arts. Like you either put both of them in a mixed martial arts, or you either put both of them in a boxing match. So I mean, when
and then one would obviously have the advantage.
Yeah, exactly. One's obviously gonna have the advantage eventually. So when I think if you refer this to use it as a reference to Batman versus Superman like argument, I guess you would have a somewhat odd fight, because you need to limit Superman regardless. Like if even like even if he were to use a quarter of his full strength, God knows where like Batman would end up. And of course they're not gonna do that, because it's Batman. Everyone loves Batman. So if somebody sees fucking Batman getting their ass whooped, they're gonna be like, oh, fuck this movie, fuck Superman. So I mean, yeah, but other than that, I think that's cool. But when Justice League comes out and Infinity War comes out, which one do you kind of think is better?
Based off of what I want to be better, or based off of what so far will probably be better?
So I'll give you three things: story or plot, fighting scenes, and characters.
Fighting scenes, I'll give to Justice League for sure.
Justice League? You think Justice League is
better? For fighting scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give that to Justice League, like, because if Zack Snyder joins, like, that's what he does real well, fighting. And, like, if they manage to do it, like, where they all work together like they did in Justice League War, that'll be pretty badass. And then Marvel does have an advantage characters over DC, just because of the fact that they've had around for so much longer, you know? And but I just hit a button, I don't know what I did. I want DC to be better. I don't know if it will be. I know DC and Marvel, they're for totally different crowds. Like, Marvel's definitely more for a child and DC's more for an adult.
Right.
But like,
especially lately,
yeah. But like, they're different movies and it's hard to compare them. But like, if they were to go head to head box office wise, I think Infinity War would do better. But I think if DC learns from their mistakes and Suicide Squad's good, then I think DC will be the better movie, for me anyway.
That's interesting you say that. I mean, I agree with you, but I'm okay. They're sort of separated, like the release dates for both part 1 of both movies and part 2 of both movies. So I think the first movie is definitely gonna determine their second outcome. Yeah. Like I'm gonna watch both of them regardless, whether they suck or not. You get me? So I mean, regardless of whether they suck or not, I'm still gonna watch both.
I'll be in college by the time those movies come out. Right? Yeah, when they come out. What year did they come out?
2017.
Oh no,
it's gonna be for Justice League. For Justice League, it's gonna be on.
What's coming out in 2012? Oh.
What's coming out when?
So when's the first Justice League movie?
The first Justice League movie is in November 2017.
Is it really that soon?
Mm-hmm. I'm damn excited. It's coming.
Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah, November 2017 for part 1, and I believe it's July 2018 for part 2. So we won't even have to wait a full year for the second part, which is cool.
So I think we have to hope that DC is able to get up, like, and pick itself up. B, Marvel doesn't like flop on their face and fuck up, and C, that people don't grow to hate superhero movies. Because if we have like,
tell me about it.
Like 6 movies a year for superheroes is a lot, and if we like increase that number or consistently have that number for a few years, it's gonna be a drain. Like, it's gonna be
I agree.
Tough to like. I mean, even as you know, I'm not spun out. Like, so it's gonna be difficult to keep the everyday fan, I think, excited for 6 movies every year.
Oh, that's so true. But I mean, whatchamacallit? I agree with you, but I want in all and at the end of the day, overall speaking, I want comic book movies to still be relevant.
Oh, me too. Like,
like so bad.
I mean, without them, like, obviously I love them. I don't want to, like, I want each of these movies to be amazing, and I love every single one of them. I mean, that's the reason we do this podcast. So without them, I'd be really bored. It's a great time to be a nerd in the world.
Oh,
So,
yes, tell me about it. And gamer.
And gamer, yeah.
Yes,
so
I definitely
yeah,
agree.
I'm not complaining of the surplus of superhero movies, but
no, you can never have too many superhero movies.
If you keep them good, you can never have too much. But if they stay above par or at minimum par, I'll be happy for a while.
We will all be happy, and we will all share our joy and opinions and F words with the audience in these upcoming months and years. Hopefully these views go up and up and up and up. They will eventually. And
if they don't, still probably do it.
We're still gonna be ranting, so I mean, because it's fun to talk about this stuff. You know, it's fun to trade discussions and say fuck your opinion to other people. But that is the motto. But it's the motto. So we're definitely gonna get those shirts, by the way.
We're actually gonna legitimately try.
I'm gonna make some designs on.
I don't know if we can be endorsed by school anymore, but
I don't think we can.
But shout out to the newspaper team, because they wrote an article about us. Which was pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, they wrote it probably back when
they wrote it before this was.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I guess we could cut ties or something or I mean, we could just not endorse the F words and stuff. But they're already on the channel, so
don't curse, kid.
Be good noodles.
Because no one curses in high school.
No, of course not. Nobody fucking curses in high school. Who the hell does that? Of course not.
Never ever.
But that pretty much does it for
I don't
our
even
topics.
know
What is that word?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you so much, Connor, for joining me in this Saturday afternoon? Yeah, Saturday, right?
Saturday afternoon, yeah.
Saturday. Thank you for joining in this Saturday afternoon. And thank you to the people that actually came to join us. We know that at night is when we actually get probably like a little bit more viewers live, but this video will be uploaded, so make sure and check it out. But yeah, see you later, guys. Thank you very much for standing by.
We'll try to get more people, but yeah, thank you.
We shall see you guys next time. #FYO.
#FYO.